Hey YouTube, I'm back. Looking a little wild today. I am on Let Us Find the Truth's website. I've been hearing about the book America's Latest and Greatest. I just want to show you where it is. America being the latest and best description of the new world. This is my first time even clicking on it because I thought this was the same as one of these other books that I had dove into, so to speak. And of course, I can't find it at this present time. I just want to give a shout out to our brother Ed. We miss you. We miss hearing your reading or your voice and your opinions, your cynicism, your sarcasm on YouTube. Nothing but love to you, brother. I still visit your page frequently. I am still reading. I'm still taking your advice by backing up my books on a flash drive. You know, some of this information. I just want to point out to you that there is a link on here that used to be the Native Americans. This form right here is broken, or the saying that they removed it. Just wanted to show you that. I've been trying to get it downloaded. I had it on my phone, but I wanted it on my computer. Long story short, you all, thank you for viewing. Go over to letusfindthetruth.wix. This is his public library. Check the brother out. He's built this library of resources for us. There used to be a chat room. There's no longer a chat room, but the public library, the information, the website, it still stands. He's still putting time and effort into it, and we would like to thank you, brother. May Haya bless you in knowledge and meet every need that you may have, you and your family. And again, thank you. Peace and blessings to you. And these are some of the latest added. And I'm going to dig into this because it says Royal Asiatic Society of Great Britain and Ireland. You have to know thy enemy. And he just has a lot of knowledge. And this is one of the books I was going to buy. I'm glad I did not. And every time I go on Amazon, you'll look for a book's name, you research it, and then you look up and they've upped the price. That book was like $8 and then it went up to like 50 something. Nice try, Amazon. These people are culture vultures and capitalism is their religion. Anyway, I want to show you the Drops library as well. I go here often. I like this library. I'll open up too. I don't want to crash the computer. This is the Radio 432. This is Brother or King Drops library. I like his library because, of course, you have the music being played, and it's in 432. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I love it. The only thing about this is when you're playing this music in the background, as I was doing in my previous videos, they have this sound thing that YouTube does that flags the video with the copyright stuff. So again, that's Brother Drops. And when you're using this site, make sure to clear your cache, your memory on your computer. I don't know everything about computers, but I do know with the digital that's going and going, it fills up your computer's cache. And my computer crashed a couple of times because I had it playing all day. But I love the music. And Drop, you mentioned something that M.W. Smith was saying about the types of music, and I wanted to put my 2 cents in, if you don't mind. I don't think that he was trying to say a certain brand of music does not, the tune or brand doesn't determine whether it's connected to the creator or not. What I think he was saying was that before rap and heavy metal and all that, there were no genres, so to speak. There was just music. There was no words. And when you add words to music, whether this is supported or not, just in my opinion, the minds of people are geared in different direction. When there's just instruments, and of course in its natural tune 432, the vibration is there. When you add these words, and I listen to music, I'm a music lover. It steers you in multiple directions, so to speak. And honestly, I think that music in general is good. Like I said, I love music. My mom was a music lover. My dad, we had records growing up. I stood in front of the radio every night for the top 88 in Georgia. It's not that a type of music, so to speak. It's not that a type of music makes it good or bad. But with all that being said, these words are going into your spirit. So if you listen to 432 and it's a rap song about busting it open or just pure ignorance, it's a big difference. We can't act as if there is no difference. There's a big difference. And we have to be careful with that, because in 432, that is the natural vibration. So my question is, do you think we're polluting our inner vibration with those words being added to this music? And that's why I love that you put these flutes on here. There's nothing but instruments. I don't need words when I'm listening to this. It makes me feel good. So that's just my input. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Y'all know iron sharpens iron. If I'm wrong, brother, correct me. I know it's all in love. This is my opinion in love. And shout out to, like I said, King Drop and MW Smith. Now, what I was going to do is get some more into the Cherokee Wars. I left off right here, the Anglo-Cherokee War, 1759 through 61. Upon hearing reports that the French were planning to build forts in Cherokee territory, as they had with Fort Charville at the Great Salt Lick, now Nashville, Tennessee, the British hastened to build forts of their own, completing Fort Prince George near Kiowa in South Carolina, among the lower towns, and in 1756, Fort Loudon near Chota. In this year, the Cherokee gave their assistance to the British in the French and Indian War. However, serious misunderstandings between the two allies arose quickly. In 1760, the Cherokee besieged both forts, forcing a British relief army to retire at the Battle of Echoe, and eventually capturing Fort Loudon. The British retaliated by destroying 15 Cherokee communities in 1761, and peace treaties ending hostilities were signed by the end of the war. These treaties, right? Let's see, I lost my part. Okay, y'all, I don't know how this happened. Between the two allies quickly give their assistance, give on fort. Okay, anyway. Okay, I don't know how I lost my part, y'all. All this talking, honey. But anyway, we're just going to start near Chota. In this year, the Cherokee gave their assistance to the British in the French and Indian War. However, serious misunderstandings between two allies arose quickly. In 1760, the Cherokee besieged both forts, forcing a British relief army to retire at the Battle of Cherokee and eventually capturing Fort Loudon. The British retaliated by destroying 15 Cherokee communities in 1761, and peace treaties ending hostilities were signed by the end of the year. A royal proclamation of 1763 from King George III forbade British settlements west of Appalachian Crest, attempting to afford some temporary protection from encroachment to the Cherokee, but it proved difficult to enforce. The Cherokee and Chicasaw continued to war intermittently with the Shawnee along the Cumberland River for many years. The Shawnee allied with the Lenape, and we heard Turtle Gang talking about the Lenape, who remained at war with the Cherokee until 1768. Now, war with the Chickasaw and major land cessions in 1763. After their devastating defeat by the Muscogee Creek, the Valley Cherokee essentially ceased to exist. The Overhills Cherokee had lost several towns to the Upper Creeks during the first 2 years of the French and Indian War, but changed sides in 1757, thus avoiding any more losses. Still able to muster about 800 warriors, Overhills Cherokee turned their attention west to the hunting grounds of the Chickasaw in what is now the portion of Alabama north of the Tennessee River from 1758 to 1769. After 11 years of intermittent warfare, they were defeated at the Battle of Chickasaw Old Fields. Now, when we say defeated by these people, we mean we let them into our land. They came in, murdered, and warred with you. And murdered your ancestors. They brainwashed. And y'all excuse me, I have a request for an invoice. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out. Because it's rare that anybody will request anything, you know. But as we know, these people don't mind coming in murdering, and for the price of what they were looking for gold. Anyway, in 1763, the French and Indian War ended with a complete victory for the British Empire. The Cherokee were punished for switching sides in 1758 by the loss of all their lands east of the 80th longitude line. This line runs through modern-day Murphy, North Carolina, and is about 45 miles west of the eastern band of Cherokee Indians reservation today. Having lost all but the extreme western tip of North Carolina's current boundaries, the surviving North Carolina Cherokee had no place to go. The British Crown allowed them to occupy the northwestern corner of what is now the boundaries of Georgia, plus the northeastern tip of what is now the state of Alabama. These were areas formerly occupied by the Indian allies of the French. To compensate the Muscogee Creeks for their constant loyalty to Great Britain, the British Crown gave the remainder of Alabama to the Creeks, plus opened up all of Florida to Creek migration. Those Creeks who migrated to Florida later became known as the Seminoles. Okay, and I'm going to bookmark this. By ... And I'm going to pick up here. I wanted to show you something else. I'm doing so much at once, y'all. Y'all have no idea. My kid will be up shortly. So we have to keep that in mind. I wanted to look at this myself. This is the book that Copper Warrior was talking about.